Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today, April 30th. This is my end of the month DVD Blu-ray book update. No books in this one, which is odd, but I've actually got a couple audiobooks to show. First, I was going to do this video tomorrow because of a certain movie coming out tomorrow that I'm going to see, but then I thought I'd wait and give it a review a little later tomorrow. So I am going to get started, and the first of the audiobooks is a Doctor Who one. Well, both of them are Doctor Who, and they're part of that big finish line. And this one is a second Doctor, Jamie and Zoe story, The Glorious Revolution, with Fraser Hines back as Jamie. Takes place after between the space pirates and the war games. That's what it says, but I think it should say that it takes place after the war games. Because after Jamie was sent back to his own time by the Time Lords, all his memories of the Doctor were erased with except the first adventure, and in this one he gets those memories back. And the next one up was a Sixth Doctor Jamie story, and it is City of Spires. I think I'm saying that right. And you have Colin Baker, Fraser Hines, and of course Georgiana Moffat, who we all know is married to David Tennant, who played Jenny in the Doctor's daughter. So I don't know too much about this one, but I liked this picture I found. Where is it? That picture. The Doctor giving Jamie lip. It's so funny, because that's one of the things about that companion. I love the total awesomeness of Jamie, and Stacy, Happy Squirrel, will agree with me on that. Okay, I will just get started. These three I got at Walmart, and I picked up Akira. I think that's how you pronounce it. Oh, upside down. There we go. I've only seen this once. I don't really remember too much about it, but I was waiting for the price of this to go down, and it went down to $14.99. So hopefully it. Well, I don't really remember it. So, and these two were blind buys, and they were in the Blu-ray bin, and I picked up Machete Kills. I still haven't even watched the first one, and I really want to. Gotta move some. There we go. Move some shit around. And also picked up Sabotage with Arnie. I heard nothing but bad things about this, but it's Arnie, so I gotta check it out. And these two I picked up at the flea market. They were two for $10. One's a Blu-ray, one's a DVD. Both horror or sci-fi horror. And the first one is Drag Me to Hell, which I have seen and really liked. It was awesome to see, what's-his-face, Sam Raimi back in the horror genre. And the DVD, I've been waiting to see if this comes out on Blu-ray, since the first one is, but I haven't heard anything, and I got Species 2, which I saw in the theater with my dad back in 98, and I enjoyed it. It's a good popcorn fun. Okay, and these bunch, actually, let me see. Okay, this whole bunch I got at HMV, and the first batch are Blu-rays that I got for 15 bucks, and the first one is Brokeback Mountain. Finally have this in my collection again. I had the VHS, or not the VHS, the DVD, and got rid of it when I was going through money problems. It's a great, great movie. Still, like 10 years later, the Oscars made a fatal mistake, picking Crash over this. And the next movie is Lucky Number 11. Another thing, had the DVD and had to get rid of it because of money problems. But I remember really enjoying this film. And next one up is an upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray, and I still have not watched this film, though I finished reading the book, and that is The Road. I think my mom enjoyed this, but she didn't really care for the book. And got these ones. They were 2 for $30. Thankfully, when I went again, they changed, and I got season 3 and 5 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. They were 2 for $30, and next time I went, they changed, and I'll show you what I mean by that. And again, these were all $5 in a bin of for that much. Can't talk. First one I got The English Patient, which I actually liked. I know not a lot of people like this film, but I did. One of the very few documentaries I have in my collection, with the exception of the horror film ones. I have March of the Penguins, which was really, really good. And finally, after God knows how long, I finally upgraded from DVD to Blu-ray on this. And that is Triple X, which I really enjoy. Fun. Totally, it was a fun romp, and I got to see this in the theater back in 2002. And this arrived from eBay, and I haven't seen this one in an extremely long time. I don't remember too much about it, but it's the Scream Shout Factory release of Phantom of the Opera with Robert Englund. I saw this like a long, long time ago, at least 25 years ago, so I don't really remember it. And this one is an upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray. I was going to get the Blu-ray, who cares? It's one of the few comedies I absolutely love, and I saw it for the first time when I was 15, the year it came out, and that is Empire Records. Awesome, awesome movie, and awesome, awesome soundtrack. And these two I got on the same day, both Scream Shout Factory releases. I got the double feature of the 2002 Carrie and the Rage Carrie 2. I haven't seen the TV movie, but I did see the Rage Carrie 2 in the theater, and I enjoyed it. And it's got some really cool special features on it. You got the really cool discs, but so now I actually have every Carrie film, with even including the remake, which I know everybody hated, but I didn't mind. I actually quite enjoyed it. And the other one, of course, is Escape from New York. I was so happy I didn't get this on Blu-ray when it first came out, because this is the edition I really wanted, with all the awesome special features and the commentaries that my DVD had. Okay, let's see, this whole bunch, let me see. Okay, with the exception of one, I got all these at HMV, the other one I got at work, and this one was $10 at HMV. Another thing of too much money for a very old film, but I love this movie, it's a childhood favorite, and that is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. But am I excited for the sequel? I think the sequel is extremely overdue. And because I'm also running out of room, and I had these 4 films separately, and I got them in the set all together so I could, one, get rid of them and have some more room. So I picked up the 4 film collections of Critters, and I drop it. Spaz! Yeah, these are extremely fun movies. It's actually something that, if they ever remade Critters, I don't think I would have a spaz attack over. I actually think it's kind of overdue. I love the first one. I saw the first one when I was a kid, so I gave the DVDs to my mom. And to any, so yeah, the next one up is a TV show that sometimes at HMV, if you spend over $15 or more, you get your choice of a DVD or CD or something like that. And half the time, well, more like 99.9% of the time, it's all movies I have on Blu-ray. And this was the TV show they had, where instead of paying $16.99, I was going to pay only $9.99 for it. And I was like, okay, check that out, because I've heard a lot of great things about this show, and that is the complete first season of Orphan Black, which is being shown on our Space Channel, and probably shown on BBC America, or something along that lines. And I think the lead actress is a Canadian, Yi, and she's actually been nominated for either an Emmy or a Golden Globe for this role. And this is the one I picked up at work, and it was $8, and I've heard nothing but great things about this, and I've wanted to see it for the longest time, and that is The Raid Redemption. Though with reading it, it looks like this and Dread have a lot in common, or they're basically almost the same film, but I can't wait to finally check this out. And another one, been putting off, but since this and Critters were like 2 for $20 or 2 for $25, I picked that up, and that is South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, which I got to see in the theater back in '99. I haven't really watched this practically since, and I remember enjoying the hell out of it. So. And of course, I know the movie sucks. I've heard nothing but awful things about it. But it's Liam Neeson kicking ass, and we all know what movie that was. Taken 3. I mean, what can... I'm not expecting much, but I really want to see it. So, okay, this one, the next... Let me double check. Yes, okay, here we go. This next bunch I bought at either Walmart or HMV. The first one I bought at Walmart. Okay. Stay. And it was $19.99, and it's a horror film that I've heard nothing but I can't talk, guys, I'm sorry. Rave reviews about, and it's that one called The Babadook. I think I'm saying that wrong, but wow, what the hell. This is not the Scream release, because wasn't there one released by Scream Factory or Shout Factory or whatever? I call them whoever. They're Scream and Shout Factory. But I've heard nothing but excellent things for this, so I hope this lives up to the hype. And went to HMV because the remaining Buffys that I needed were all on for $10 each. So I picked them up, and I have Season 2, Season 4, Season 6, and Season 7. So now I have the entire Buffy on DVD finally, and you just wait. Within a year, they'll probably announce the Blu-ray, and I will have a spaz attack. And this one I bought at Walmart. It's a little too pricey, but I figured, what the hell. And the funny thing is, it's Puckbond 007 had watched this movie, rated it, and gave it a 5 out of 10. So I was like, oh god. And that is In the Woods. So I know some people like it, some people hate it, but what can you do? I had the first season of this on Blu-ray, but I always kept pricing and checking the other 3 seasons on Blu-ray, because it makes no sense to get one on Blu-ray and the rest in DVD. But they were still a little too pricey, and then I saw this, and I did more adding and all that stuff, and realized that this would cost this almost... No, this would cost less than me buying the last 3 seasons. So I picked it up, and that is the complete series of Spartacus. So it comes with Blood and Sand, Gods of the Arena, Vengeance, and War of the Damned. So I'll just... Holy shit. It's a huge digibook type thing. So, flippin' huge. Oh, my little bookmarker. I still have not watched this at all. I gotta sit down and... But then again, it's the same thing as with Sons of Anarchy. I'm so behind. And then I picked this up, and I know it wasn't really well received, but I have the first movie, and that is Woman Black 2, Angel of Death, and this cover is so freaky, because you feel this and it's fine, and this one it feels like all old and scratchy. It's so weird. So I've heard nothing but bad things about that, but whatever. And this TV show, I'm, again, late, but I thought I'd give it a shot, and I had to get season 1 on Amazon, or not Amazon, on eBay, and I got this one on Amazon because it was cheap, and I got the Blu-ray for the complete second season of Arrow. I've heard really good things about this, so but can't really say much to that. So there we go, Arrow Season 2. And then this arrived from Amazon.ca, because I think the American site has the Prime, where if you order something you can get it in a day or two, and since this came out on Tuesday, it actually arrived a couple hours later. I was so excited, and also so sad, because it's the 7th and final season of The Mentalist. Oh, it was so sad that this show ended, because it could have gone on for at least another year or two, especially with Jane and Lisbon together, and the ending was just perfect. The series finale was just absolutely perfect. I'm not going to say what it is in case anybody who's fans of this haven't watched the ending, but it was perfect. So there we go, the 7th and final season of The Mentalist. And got this from eBay because it was it literally was about $30 cheaper. I got this for $19.99 when you go someplace and they still want $49 for it. It's like, that's just a little too fucking pricey for me. For certain, I know I keep saying that, and you look at certain things, like Spartacus was $89, but I mean, for a DVD, this is pricey. And it's the complete second season of Elementary, which I still have not watched, but I'm looking forward to it. I really enjoyed the first season that I watched, and I love the chemistry that these two have. I love kind of the arguments and that, but I have to admit, Sherlock is BBC Sherlock. That Sherlock is the one I love, but this is enjoyable. There we go, Elementary Season 2. And last but finally not least, yes, look at me all you want, but with my 10% off at work and the $20 worth of points, instead I only had to pay $4.18. Laugh all you want, because it's a kids movie, and it is Paddington. When they showed the trailer on the Mockingjay Part 1, I was like, okay, this looks super cute. I actually might enjoy it. So, and it's actually got some good names in it. I think there's Nicole Kidman, Julie Walters, Sally Hawkins, Jim Barrowbrand, and the 12th Doctor, Peter Capaldi. So, it actually might be good, so I can't really say anything. So, there we go. Paddington Bluray, and that is it. Like I said, I'm going to see the Avengers Age of Ultron tomorrow. My foot has fallen asleep, so I will do a little video on the review, because I've actually watched all my Marvel movies from Iron Man to Captain America and the Winter Soldier, and also, maybe if I have enough time, I will, because my grandmother's coming down for the weekend, I will go which my favorite and least favorite. Well, my least favorite is Iron Man 2. That's my least favorite. But I'll go through and say which one is my ultimate favorite, and so on and so forth. Okay, guys, so that is it. My whole collection. Some of the blind buys I talked about, like Machete Kills or Sabotage or some of the others. Give me your thoughts and let me know how you guys thought of them. Okay, that's it. Enough rambling. Bleh. I hope you guys have a good night. Watch a shitload of movies, and of course, as always, rate, comment, and I will see you in the next video.